What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of JB Outdoors. Today I am super excited to say we're going to deer camp. I've got the truck loaded down. I've got literally everything but the kitchen sink. So we're going to head out to camp and hopefully be able to get set up before it gets dark. So I'll see y'all there. Well, I was afraid of this though. I figured this was going to happen. We're going to be setting the tent up in the rain. It's supposed to have been stopped by now, but it's nice fall day in the 50s apparently. So hopefully tomorrow is going to end up being a little nicer day for deer to be moving a little bit. We've got Brandon's camp over here. Get around the pond, and my camp's going to be over here somewhere. Oh, welcome everyone to Deer Camp 2024 in Michigan here. It's 53 degrees out and raining today. I got the truck wheeled back here, and as you can see, Brandon's got his little cabin up there. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of that, but there'll most likely be a little tour video of that. Got to figure out how to do this because I packed my, of course it's already getting dripped on. I packed my 6-inch twin size memory foam mattress since we're going to be here for a few days, and I was really hoping it was going to be done raining by now, but I've got some stuff to unpack, the tent to set up. The tent's going to go like right here and probably going to end up blocking my truck in. I think there's an outlet in this trail, but it's pretty muddy. I did put it in 4-wheel just so I didn't tighten or ruin the terrain around here, slipping and sliding in here. So Nitto Retro Grapplers on the truck. Who says it's a pavement princess? Do a little wheeling on in the woods. So I've got a little bit of work to do yet to get this site prepped. Like I said, I kind of wanted to tuck it in right here, and then the wood stove is going to be about right here, and have a clear path up for the exhaust. So stick with me, stay tuned, let's get this thing set up. I've done plenty of time lapses of setting this thing up. If you guys don't care to see that kind of stuff, comment down below. I'll probably include it in this video, but appreciate y'all for watching. All right, everyone, grab yourself a beer. I'll give you guys the $2 tour of the deer camp. We got the wood stove in. Still kind of organizing and whatnot, but I've got a tote full of just random stuff. Bed set up. That's a twin size 6-inch memory foam mattress. For lights, I have these rechargeable things up top that have a magnet on the back side of them, so that's nice. Just notice this condensation too. I think I'm gonna have to move that. There's a branch out there that's just poking. Guns on the floor. Oh, I want to find somewhere for that. I've got the battery box. I'm not sure if that video came out yet, but I made just a simple battery box that on the inside has a little 33 amp hour AGM style battery. I can keep my stuff charged. The good old Camp Chef Alpine XL wood stove. I know it's kind of dark in here, but that's the tour. Let's see how much you guys can see out here. It's still kind of drizzly and rainy, gross out. But the original spot for our deer camp is up on top of that ridge, and it's been so greasy we decided to not go up there this year because it's just a pain to have to go up and down that hill the whole time. So my spot that I'm going to be hunting is actually about I don't even know, maybe 10 acres that way. So hopefully I'm far enough away from that. But I've got a couple each year I learn a little bit more, so I've got some tricks up my sleeve and hopefully be able to shoot something tomorrow. Today is November 14th, 2024. Tomorrow's opening day, gun season here in Michigan. So we'll see what we get into tonight. I'm sure most likely we'll drink too much and regret it in the morning, but we're here to hang out and do deer camp together. So I'll show you guys Brandon's little cabin here in a little while. Well, hey there, most likely brown recluse. It's nice. Wish it was colder out. I think I'm gonna get a fire started just because it is super damp. Kill that spider first. Doesn't help that I've been tracking mud and all kinds of stuff in here, but hopefully Woodstove will definitely dry it out. Thing holds a lot. It's like half a gallon. Well, now that I got it about raging in here, first stovepipe is just about glowing red. Got it shut down. Guess that's what I get for putting pine in it. So everything's starting to dry out a little bit. I've got some water in the teapot. I put up the little fan off of this little battery box. USB powered. Helps move air off the peak a little bit. I've got some additional lighting I put up. We're lit up in here. It's a little unsettling. We got some nice, pretty decent sized spiders that are trying to crawl in. I'd like to move or fix this wall a little bit. I've got to figure something out for dinner. I was so excited throughout this whole process, I didn't really think about dinner for tonight. So I'm going to keep working on that. Try to figure something out to eat tonight. There's plenty of snacks and whatnot, but I wouldn't mind eating something decent because tomorrow we're most likely going to be out in the woods almost all day. So wouldn't mind having something kind of hearty tonight. Alright, so for dinner tonight I decided to end up making some chicken tenderloin. I've got some chicken breast tenderloins that are small enough they'll be perfect on like a sandwich bun. So I'm going to make some of those. I've got some of my favorite seasoning with me, the Tony Chachery's Creole seasoning. And I love that on just about everything. So I am going to make sure this can get hot enough first. Oh yeah, I will. So the stove is doing some insane stuff with the pine. So it's perfect for cooking. Maybe in between hunting, I'm going to make some white chicken chili. And I'm super excited for that because for some reason I've been wanting that. But I'm going to make about that much. So already starting to cook and do its thing. Yes, I've got some nice Clorox wipes. I will make sure my hands are disinfected. I don't know if this will do anything, but some green Tabasco sauce. This has also been like a good sauce. Super mild. I really like different hot sauces. So while that cooks, I think to effectively show you guys Brandon's little cabin that he built, I think we're gonna wait till tomorrow, wait till it's daylight, maybe in the afternoon, depending on what happens tomorrow. But he built a little cabin on top of a hay wagon running gear, and it's just super cool. So it's really awesome for me to get to watch him do that. Didn't get to be a part of the build as much as I wanted to just because of how busy I've been at work, but it's cool to see him and his kids get to do that kind of stuff together. So I will show you guys that, but I think it'll be better perceived in the daylight rather than this time of year. It's dark at like 6 o'clock. So it's just now about 7:30, so making food is probably priority at this point. So he's doing the same thing right now. And like I said at the beginning, our goal was to have like separate camps. That way we could come visit each other, kind of like in the UP of Michigan. If you guys, if anybody has ever been to a UP camp or Upper Peninsula, for those that don't know, it's unreal. It's a different way of life up there. So we're trying to get that here in southern or southwest Michigan. I'm waiting on the chicken. Figured I'd show you guys something kind of neat. When I was in I don't know if you guys know what 4-H is, but it was kind of like a youth program to learn new things. Learning things for our fair, our local fair. I don't even know how to explain it. but it was kind of a wave growing up, and I actually knitted this when I was growing up. So something a lot of people don't know about me is at some point in my life I knew how to knit. So little did I know at this point in my life I'd be using this orange scarf that I made for hunting. So I don't know, a lot of people are superstitious about hunting, think they might have a lucky piece of clothing, but if it were me, this would probably be my lucky piece of clothing that I'd take with me. I got just a blaze orange hat today, just because I didn't have a hat. I do have a vest, and then just a pair of camo gloves, some warmer pants, though I don't know if I'm going to need them or not, because this year is probably the warmest year for opening day that I can remember. But something a lot of people don't know about me is I still haven't killed a deer in my 33 years of my lifetime, so I'm going to cross my fingers this year and hopefully that'll happen. But this year I got a grunt call, so we'll see if that helps. And then I've used these in the past, but I've always used somebody else's equipment, but this is adult doe estrus bleat. So I'll use those, and then I'm not even opening the package, but I've got some doe and rut estrus doe urine with a scent bomb. I'm going to try to set that up in a decent spot, so hopefully be able to bag myself my first buck as well as my first deer. So though I'm not going to shoot at just anything that moves, I have a general understanding of taking care of the correct deer. But super happy with my most recent purchases. $10 hat. How can you beat that? And then I've got my Stormy Chromer. My wife got me this for Christmas last year. So, good old Michigan fun. These are actually made in Michigan, so if it was colder out, I'd probably wear this, but I don't think it's going to be that cold, but we'll see. Not yet. Well, everyone, I did it. I got a 9-point buck, 5 on one side, 4 on the other. This was my absolute first deer in my life. 33 years it took me to bag this thing, but I finally made it. I'm super thankful too of the permission on this property that I got to hunt on. Look at this leg that this thing had. It definitely broke its foot at some point in its life, or broke its ankle, and it lived with it for a long time. So I was able to skin this thing out. I caped it, and I will have a full shoulder mount coming. I took it to the taxidermist on the next couple days right after this skinning of this here. So super excited, like I said, and I'm absolutely grateful for the opportunity that I've been given. I do want to apologize to everyone here because I did not film any of that. I did not see this coming, to be honest with everyone. This was actually something that was just completely out of left field. I went out to my spot, I sat down, and first light hit, and all of a sudden this deer crossed my path. I took a shot. My first shot missed. I was pretty shaken about it. Pointing a gun at an animal of this size, especially when I was not even thinking this was going to happen. Then all of a sudden, he came back. I thought this was a second deer that I was shooting towards, but he was definitely after that doe bleat call that I had. So it was just an amazing event. I wish everyone could see that, but sorry to everyone that you can't. But this is the picture here that says it all.